It's Don Thornton, and we're going to continue with the wrap up of my day yesterday in my 90-day challenge to lose weight and completely change my eating habits and my lifestyle because I don't want to go on kidney dialysis and I don't want to be diabetic and take shots. So this is it for me, my last chance to for freedom, I'd say freedom to live a normal life. So let's just dive right into this. I'm going to show you the my chart. Let me share my screen here, my chart from yesterday. And as you can see, I was able to get lose half a pound. So now I'm back to where I was on Sunday, which is 234, which is good for me. Yay! All right, so I'll go ahead and stop to share. And yeah, so yesterday was tough. I tell you, I woke up in the morning and I slept really late. I didn't feel like I was into anything. I felt bleh. And so I didn't do my morning walk. I said, screw it. I don't feel like it. I'll just do it in the evening. So I went ahead and did my work and followed my plan. And everything was okay. But I started getting a scratchy throat and a headache. Around noonish, I guess. I ate my lunch, and then I had an appointment with my doctor because I have to take a B12 shot every week. So I went to her place and she weighed me. She's very happy with my weight loss and she says everything's going well. And she did. I told her what I was going through this last week, and she says, well, listen, she says studies have shown that people coming off sugar and processed food and like how we eat as Americans. She said it's very similar to what a cocaine addict goes through when he or she gets off cocaine. It's like, wow, that sure makes a big difference. So I've been on cocaine. Sugar's like cocaine. She says it hits the same pleasure centers in your brain, and that's why it's so hard to get off of it. So it's like, well, I'm going to keep powering through. That's what I do here. But I got home and I wasn't feeling good. My throat got more scratchy. I started coughing more. I had a bad headache. Headache got worse. So and I really wanted a cheeseburger. Oh my gosh, I wanted a Five Guys cheeseburger. So I just decided, you know what, I got to eat something. My body was craving protein, I guess, maybe. I don't know. So I got a couple eggs out of the fridge and I scrambled them up, and that seemed to sate me. And for my throat, I asked my wife in Moscow, and she says, "Well, just drink some tea and don't, make your normal tea, but don't put honey in immediately. Wait till it cools down a little bit, then put some honey in, and that'll help soothe your throat." And I did, and it did work, but I was so tired. Oh, I was so tired. So I just went to bed at 6 o'clock at night. I took a melatonin and I was conked out. So, but I do want, there's people have been asking me about what my lentil soup recipe is. So I'm going to show it to you right now. And let me just pull this movie up. Let me share my screen. 1 second. And I will go ahead and play you part one. Okay, so let me share my screen. And here's part one. Okay, let's talk about lentil soup here, because I'm going to show you how I made it from scratch. So I've got my veggies in, celery, onion, garlic, and carrots. So, and I've already got my lentils in there. They're simmering. I went ahead and boiled them and took it on to simmer. So now I'm going to start working on the vegetables. So you come in here and just put it on about, decent size picture or decent heat, and then just put the veggies in, which is what I'm gonna do right now. And onions and garlic, and I gotta saute these. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hold on a second. Let me just. I don't know what's the best way to do this. Trying to hold a stupid camera, but handfuls. See how that works. Sorry for all this hassle. I'm an amateur cook here, okay? Don't judge me. I know there's people out there giggling now and saying, God, what an asshole. Look at him. He doesn't even know how to do stuff in. You know what? I'm sorry. If it was me, they're all me, I would have ordered a steak and shake, okay? So hamburger and fries, extra order of fries. So anyway, I'm going to saute these, and I'll come back to you when I get further along the process. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop that share. And I'm going to go to part 2. And let me share my screen again real quick. And we're on part 2. Okay, part 2 of my lentil soup preparation in my quest to get off of processed foods and save myself from kidney dialysis and all that crap that I don't want to do. So basically, then you see, I've added the vegetables and I sauteed them. I added them into the soup. So now I put the temperature on a little bit higher to get it going. I'm gonna add some salt. Oops, a little bit too much, maybe not. We'll see. Stir that in there a little bit, and then I'm going to add the follow. I'm going to put some cumin in. So I'm going to put some cumin in here. I like the way cumin tastes. Again, I don't go by any set recipe here. I just throw shit in. Sorry for my language. Put some chili powder in. So I like a little bit of kick to it. A little bit of chili powder. And then a little bit of paprika. See, paprika. I'm going to come in here and put a little bit of that in. You know, put some paprika in there. And then finally, I'm a big curry fan. Love the curries. I like Steph Curry. I like his spice. So I'm gonna throw that in there. All right, so I got a nice thing here of, lentils. I got my veggies in there. And I forgot a little bit of pepper. Okay. So now what'll happen is I will simmer this for about 30, 40 minutes. And be ready to eat. So I just have to cover it and then I'll be ready to go. So I'll show you the finished product when I'm finished. Okay, so that's step 2. And I'm going to do step 3. You can see the finished product. So let me share my screen and we'll go ahead and get that done. All right, looks like our soup is finished. I tested it. Tasted it. Seems pretty good. So I'm just gonna dip a nice ladle in and pour it in my bowl. See, I could probably make a little bit more water. I probably should add some water to it, but I like a thick soup. It's almost like a stew to me. So that'll be enough for lunch. But yeah, good stuff. I love lentil soup. Okay, so that's how you do lentil soup, and it was delicious. I love that stuff. So I'm a big believer in if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you like it, and you can eat it, 5, 6 times a week. Hey, whatever, it's good. So the main thing is I eat healthily. So that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll lose some weight. If I don't, doesn't matter because I'll still be on my program. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.